Hi everyone, my name is Kristen Smith and I am the co-founder of Smith McCain Fragrances, and we have started doing makeup tutorials, which I'm very excited to show you. So tonight I'm going to a Christmas party and I'm very excited. I actually had a dress that I already was going to wear, but then my mom asked if I could go shopping to look for her a dress because she's going to the same party tonight. And I happened to find an even better outfit for tonight. So of course, had to get it, but I'm super excited because it's like this gunmetal, silver, metallic, I don't know, it's bitchin'. It looks awesome. So I'm going to show you what I'm gonna do for my makeup. It'll be super easy, super easy. I'm excited. Christmas season makes me happy. There's lights everywhere. Everyone's getting together. The only thing that stresses me out is getting presents. Oh my goodness. I haven't even started. I'm so bad. Ugh. Christmas stresses me out. I don't normally use an eye primer, but tonight since I am wearing a little bit more makeup, I am going to use a little bit of a primer. And then plus this primer has a little bit of shimmer to it. And it is called Too Faced, or it is by Too Faced, sorry, I said it totally wrong. So Too Faced, and it's called Candlelight. So all I'm gonna do is brush that on the base of my eyes, just to already start it with a nice shine. And I'm sure there's other primers out there that you might prefer, but this is what's in my kit. This is what I've experimented with, so we're gonna use it. Oh man, I got a lot of primer in my lashes. Well, don't tell Alicia, but we're probably gonna wear mascara tonight anyways. Shh. Hi, Alicia. I don't have a gunmetal glitter color, so I made my own tonight, which I'm really excited about because I put it on my hand. I don't know if you can see it, but I made it, so I'm really excited about it because it's not necessarily gunmetal, but it's still really a cool color. So I'm just going to dust on a nice base right there. And this is the same color that I will be using for my bronzer. And it keeps it nice and monotone, so I really like it. So it's just by It Cosmetics. And this is normally the bronzer that I use whenever I'm really tan. And I did rub on a tan tonight just because I didn't feel like doing the hassle of a spray tan. So I did rub on a tan tonight. So I am ultra tan. Okay, so I got my base on there. And then I'm going to do my contouring. And this is by Makeup Forever. I love it. And I love this palette. I always use just multiple things for it, but I always use this as like my contouring. And then especially if I'm going out and I'm wearing heavier makeup, then I use this as my brow color too. Because normally I use a cream, which probably tonight I'll still use a cream, but it's nice because it's all the same color that I'm using on different parts of my face. So I like that because it keeps it all kind of like, not monotone, but it's not like different hints of different colors everywhere. So I think it works really nice. And the reason why I just put on my foundation and not my under eye concealer is because I'm going to do a lot of shadow, and especially with glitter, it tends to fall. And so instead of having to do it so normally if I already had concealer on, I would dust no color powder underneath my eyes. And I would, so that whenever I was finished doing my eye makeup, I could just dust it away. But in this case, I'm starting from scratch. So I'm going to, all I'm gonna do is do my concealer and all my foundation and my contouring and highlighting afterwards. And then tonight, I don't know what happened to my, I guess, glue, for lack of a better term. I don't know what happened to it. So I have a liquid glue from Ardell, and it's for really lash adhesive. But we're gonna try it out. We're gonna try it out for glitter tonight. I might regret this decision, but we will find out. So, oh, it definitely burns, that's for sure. Let's dust some of that glitter on there. So like I said, I mixed this color because I don't have a gunmetal powder glitter color because I don't normally wear silver, but I'm kind of obsessed with my new hair color, which is silver. We're still trying to get it a little bit more silver, but definitely tonight with this outfit, so you can see my glitter. It's coming along. Ooh, my lids are sticking together. Maybe this wasn't the best idea. That's okay. Ooh, my eye does not like that very much. It's burning a little bit. I wonder what happened to my other adhesive. I'll have to figure that out. So you can see that I'm getting my glitter on. Who knows, this might make it stick more all night and not make it fall over my face. Do you ever have that happen whenever like you wear glitter one night and like everything just lands on your face? Like seriously, it's like everywhere besides your eyes. I hate that, especially, not that this is the greatest thing, but we all do it. We sleep in our makeup and we wake up and oh my goodness, it's just everywhere. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take my liner by Makeup Forever. It's an aqua liner. I love it because it's such a sharp liner. It's a gel, so you can really work it in with anything. And I use it as my base for what's it called? Smoky eyes. I always use it as my base because it's so like solid. Like the pigment is really, really nice. So I'm gonna do a nice little winged liner. I don't know if you can really see that. I need a smaller mirror. Where's a smaller mirror? Here it is. I'm gonna use my handy dandy like little Sephora mirror right now because the other mirror that I have propped up is a little too far for me. This is kind of the eyeliner that I like to do if I'm trying to still like not do a full smoky, but I still want the dramaticness of a smoky. You'll see how it turns out. I love it. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna set that. Again, I'm gonna go back in with my Makeup Forever palette. It's really dirty because it's really old. I got it when I was in makeup school in Vancouver. Oh, speaking of Vancouver and speaking of silver, so I don't know if you've ever heard of John Hennessy. He's this amazing, amazing makeup artist out of Vancouver, and I think last I checked, he was primarily doing like fashion makeup. Sorry, my camera's like, let's see if this stays. Nope, let's see. Nope, not gonna stay either. Man, if only you guys could see how I rig this thing up. Voila, we're here. Okay, so speaking of John Hennessy, last I knew, he was doing fashion makeup, and one day he did my makeup. Oh my goodness, it was incredible. And I'm very picky about who I even let touch my face, but he did my makeup and it was so amazing. He put this like pressed powder, like this gunmetal powder. I don't remember even who it's by. It was probably by MAC because that's who he used to work for. But he did such a gorgeous makeup on me, and the eyes were just like out of this world. It was amazing. I absolutely loved that makeup by him. I wish I could have him do my makeup every day. That's what everybody tells me too. I wish I could do my makeup every day. Okay, so I'm going to go in there with my concealer. And I'm just gonna blend it in. And I'm actually hoping that it doesn't get super blotchy because I am really hot right now. Actually, I had to stop the film to go put my head in the freezer again because I just get really hot when I start to get ready. I don't know if that happens to you guys, but again, that's why I like my Laura Geller that I'm going to put on top of this, because even if I get like a little heat spot on my face, because I don't know about you, but whenever I get really hot, I get little heat spots right in here, like right on the tip of my, like right below my eyes. And it's like a little spot that just will not capture the pigment. So it's really annoying, actually. I don't like it. I feel like I'm a little extra hot because my eyes really did not like that adhesive on my lid. Go figure, because it's not meant to be put there. Okay, I'm gonna grab my Laura Geller, and again, it's the two-tone. It is the Baked Highlighter Duo French Vanilla and Portofino, if I said that correctly. So I'm gonna use the sheer side. And I know you guys have seen me do this before, but I just love it. I absolutely love it. It really just really highlights underneath my eyes. I hope you guys are all ready for Christmas, because I definitely am not. And it is not fun to do all that last minute, because you're just like, you're rushing so many people, and there's like huge lines. I was even shocked today whenever I was out during the day looking for jewelry, since I decided to get a dress, which was not what the original plan was. But it was even crazy out today. I was like, what the heck? It's lunchtime. Not even lunch. Well, that makes sense, because everybody's shopping on their lunch hour. Anyways, so I used a pressed powder by Glow Minerals. It's a pressed powder. I absolutely love it. It has a very nice, it's a very heavy, not a heavy coverage, but a medium to heavy coverage. And it just, you could even use it without foundation. It has such a gorgeous coverage. So I like it because I have a lot of redness, I have a lot of freckling, and I don't necessarily like that to show. I mean, my freckles, yeah. So as you can see, my neck is really, really red. That's what happens whenever I get really hot or when I drink wine. And that's probably why my skin is freaking out today, because I drank wine last night. And I feel like my skin is just not happy with me from drinking wine last night. Normally, I'm like somewhat allergic to wine, so I break out in hives. I know that sounds so horrible, but I just take a Benadryl and just go to bed. But for whatever reason, this morning I woke up and that was just, it was just bad when I woke up. My skin, like I had a lot of splotches on my face and everything. I don't know, maybe I need to get another Benadryl tonight. That'll probably happen, actually. That's a good idea. So, back to IT Cosmetics, okay? And back to that, what I use from the base of my eyes. So I'm just gonna go in there and I'm just gonna contour my cheeks. So you can see that I'm getting that contour going on right there. I'll probably have to bronze myself up a little bit more. I'm gonna wait until I kind of cool down and I'm not so red, because one thing that you might want to know with makeup, so have you ever had that moment where you're at the counter, you get matched up for your makeup, and then you walk away and you go home and you do your makeup, and then all of a sudden that foundation is way too dark. It either develops orange on you or even sometimes gray. What happens is so foundation is like baking a cake. So whenever you first apply it, when you're testing out to see what your color is, so first apply it from here to here and walk away. Put like 3 colors that you think that might be the best match and just walk away. Because what happens is, just like baking a cake, as the cake rises and bakes, it browns on top, and because it gets cooked, right? So that's the same concept with makeup. You cook your makeup. So that's why a lot of times when you get home and you end up with too dark a foundation. Just a little tidbit right there. And I'm gonna come in. So because I'm wearing silver, I'm gonna kind of do a pink accent for my blush. And I don't like to use, so I mix Orgasm by NARS with another color from MAC. Right now I'm gonna mix it with Blush Baby, because Orgasm is gorgeous, but it doesn't, it's too shimmery. I like to just have a little bit of shimmer, since I put my shimmer for my highlight. So I'm just gonna go in there with I'm gonna dab, I did 2 of this and then 2 of that, and I'm just gonna go in there and just go over that. Because I do like the slight shimmer of Orgasm, but sometimes it's just too much. So you can see how I'm getting that nice pink color right there. A little bit too much on that side, so I'm gonna turn it down. Less is more. You can always add more, but it's really hard to take away. So that was a good example of going lightly. So start out light and then go heavier. So now I'm gonna go in there with my Laura Geller again. Now I'm gonna go with the more granule side. You can see that this one's a little bit like more of like a matte, and then this is more of a shimmer. So I'm gonna go over and do my highlight. So now you can see that really pretty highlight. See, it's kind of flat right there. And we're gonna create that highlight. I always put highlight on the top of my upper lip because it is so sexy on a woman to have a really highlighted upper lip. It just brings out the lips, and it brings like the focus right to not necessarily right to the lips, but it brings the focus into the lips, even though your eyes are mostly captivating. But it just, I don't know, like it's so pretty. There's some sort of genius science sort of say, I don't know what I'm saying. There's something behind it that makes it more enticing, but I'm just saying do it. It's pretty. So again, I have to even out my brows. So I'm gonna start underneath on this brow and kind of bring that down. So again, I'm using IT Cosmetics, and this is Universal Taupe. It's a cream, which I absolutely love. Because creams, you can, you know, go heavy, you can go light. Sometimes powders are too, they're not sharp enough. Like powder sometimes just doesn't give me the shape that I want. It's not sharp. But then liners are too sharp, in my opinion, just for the looks that I tend to go for. I would use a liner to go in for what I'm doing right here, just to kind of darken it up, but I'm gonna end up using powder because I don't have any liners right now. And we're gonna go to the next. You can see that I didn't really even them out the way that I wanted to. This one's still kind of low and this one's still kind of high. I'm gonna go with it tonight because really I'm the only one that's gonna notice it. And it's totally true, like unless I actually point it out. Even if I didn't point it out tonight, you guys probably wouldn't have even known that I had uneven brows. So I'm not gonna stress about it right now. But I am gonna darken it just a little bit. So I'm going over with that powder from Make It Forever out of my palette that I used as my contouring for my eyes. I love this powder. I seriously use it for everything. Oh, I just jacked at that brow again. Oh well. Kind of sucks because this side always tends to turn out better, but that's the side that my hair kind of covers. So, oh well. You win some, you lose some, I guess. My favorite eyeliners, by far, they last for forever. I love these liners. It is by Extreme Lashes. And I got turned on to them because I do Extreme Lashes and I'm certified through them, and seriously, their liner is amazing. They're absolutely amazing. So I'm gonna go in there, I'm gonna get my little mirror again. And I'm not gonna necessarily do a waterline liner. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually go right into the lash line, and I'm just gonna kind of like kind of make a line, but I'm gonna go in there with a powder and smoke it out and make it more defined, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Sometimes I don't even have words to explain what I'm trying to do. I'm all over the place. If you can't follow me, don't worry, I can't even follow me. When you start watching your own self on YouTube doing tutorials, you realize how much you don't finish a sentence, how foggy-headed you are. Just message us in privately and I can go over some more details with you if I was a little confusing, but I'm just gonna go right here on the lash line. And I'm just gonna put some liner right there, bring it out. So it's really not even like, doesn't even really have, it's not very clean. It's been a long day, but it's gonna finish a fabulous night. I already know that. Okay, so you can see how I did that underneath. And then I'm gonna go do this on the other side. Ooh, you know what? I have a really pretty color that I could hit on the inside of this. And I honestly don't even know the color of it, but I call it disco just because it reminds me of a disco. So I have this color by MAC that I'm just going to hit the inner corner of my eye with it. And I'm just going to grab a random brush because my brushes are really scattered right here. Something right here? No. That's too big. I guess it'll work. Okay. I'm going to go in there with this disco-y color just because it's kind of got like a grayish hue to it, and I'm going to blend that. Ooh, that turned out exactly how I wanted it to. Oh, I'm so glad that I remembered that I had this color. I need to get more gunmetal stuff because what I'm wearing tonight is total gunmetal, and it's really, really pretty, but I really don't have the makeup for it, so I had to really create it. Okay, so I'm getting there, and I'm just gonna go in there with some powder liner just to kind of, where it isn't necessarily clean looking, I'm just gonna go in there and clean it up. My eyes are pretty much done. I feel like this camera's at a horrible angle because you can't really see. I lost my favorite lip liner. I don't know what I did with it, but so I'm gonna use by Urban Decay, it's called Naked. And I don't know if that'll be enough pigment. It is called Naked. Now normally I do my stain, but because my lips are, did I bring that in here? Because my lips are quite nude, I don't know, what am I gonna do here? Can you see my nose when I do that? So let's just try it because one of my stepsister's friends, Janelle, she had this gorgeous lip color on and it was a nude. It was so stinking pretty. I asked her where she got it. And quite honestly, I can't remember where she said she got it, but I know she said she got it from Target. So I was in Target today, and I decided to just grab a nice nude stick, and I really like it. It's like a no-name brand. It's awesome. Ooh, I like. Okay, all I gotta do is add some gloss. Let me pick this up so that you can see maybe a better angle. Okay, so that is the finish. All I gotta do is kind of floof up my hair because it is flat. I have my handy dandy extensions in tonight. That always makes a good difference. I'm going to stick my head and possibly my neck in the freezer because then hopefully I will calm down. My skin will calm down. Okay, my hair will be done. I'll take a photo, but as you can see, I have the glitter. I have a nice nude lip because we don't want to do too much on the lips and then too much on the eyes. I have my liner, my contouring. Hopefully I didn't forget anything. Okay, thank you for joining me. I hope this helps you out. I hope this gives you some inspiration for a Christmas party. Ooh, with New Year's coming up. Glitter, hello. Glitter's fun for New Year's. So hope this helps. If you have any questions, feel free to message me. And then don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Or no, we don't have a Twitter. Sorry, scratch Twitter. YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Follow us. If you have any questions, just message us. We are Smith McCain. My name is Kristen Smith with Smith McCain Fragrances. If you haven't tried out the fragrance, go online, order a sample. You'll absolutely love it, and you'll feel sexy and confident. So hope to see you soon. Have a great evening.